just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
I know you're waiting in the distance.
From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New Orleans Saints. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And we are underway from the Superdome. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. Give me the ring. Give me a lock. Give me the rocket. Give me the
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Achane here, they stay on the ground. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a loss.
This is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Wilson changing the play. In motion is Washington. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. But he's not going to be able to get rid of it. He's going to be tackled behind the line. Dolphins will send out the punter now. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I will see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now a 2nd and 10. operating from the gun. Leonard. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. They'll look to throw again. And this one is incomplete. The Saints are 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. They'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Give him 30 yards there.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Ready, and here we go as he sends us her way.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Wilson going to change things up here.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And
they'll look to throw now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Look at the Saints defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Here's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on, you're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
To the right side and complete to Washington. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and
now they'll change things up. Now Achane on 1st and 10. Oh, a heck of a move. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And this is caught at the 8. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over at 1st and 10. And they're on 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Rhodes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught at the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Leonard. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Wilson wants a different look. 2nd and 6. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 42 yards.
And the Saints have moved out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Points certainly not at a premium here. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Again, it's Achane. It'll be a pickup of a couple that leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. They'll run for it with Achane. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Waddle, the motion man, right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football here on 2nd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
2nd and 10. Now Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's good.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
To throw is Wilson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
12. And the Dolphins 1st down.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Throwing again here, Wilson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. They'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Here we go is an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Wilson. That ball caught by Harrison. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Another Dolphins first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Miami.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now Wilson. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm not quite sure if he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
Somebody better do it. I'm gonna put up on the gas, but somebody better do it. Turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king than his rep thing except him.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Harrison will go in motion left. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
And that's a big pickup on the first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Seibert's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
That's a good triple.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Operating from the gun, Leonard. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 53 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into big errors.
That one goes for 30 yards.
It's a gain of 30.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Harrison will go in motion left. Now it's Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints' 28.
They bring a receiver in motion left. Wilson. Left side taken in by Washington. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
He'll dump this off to Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins! Devon Achane with career touchdown number 60. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Wilson going to throw for it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
There's an assignment, right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the returns? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Leonard. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
Brings up second and 2 at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2. Up the middle they go. Rose. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Leonard. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
So it looks like it stops some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. Back to throw. Leonard. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by York is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
First down, Dolphins.
The center receiver in motion to the left. Here's Wilson to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Harrison will go in motion left. Here's Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line.
First down. A gain of 30. First down, Miami.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Wilson. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Harrison will go in motion left. Wilson will throw again. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Harrison. 23 yards the pickup there.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Back to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
But it's certainly not shied away from throwing the football. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
A-Chain will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
2nd and 5. Complete to Jones. And a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Leonard. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. Back to throw. Leonard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the fourth down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this fourth quarter deficit. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Harris will go in motion left.
19 yards.
Here's Wilson.
First down.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now it's Wilson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Achan will score. Touchdown, Miami. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Saints 42.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's first and 10. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
It's been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Dolphins 45.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Now Wilson changing the play. Back to throw. And he can't get it through. He's taken down. They'll come up now on second down.
Second down.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag round to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Wilson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. A quick throw, but incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he's locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 21 yards away. And the Saints get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. This is 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wilson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Here's first and goal.
64 yards. And the Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And the spike comes here, and that stops the clock at 25 seconds. Here comes an important one now for Austin Seibert. This to get it back to a one-score game. Seibert able to knock this one through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, that way giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their ball.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. He's going to get it again, just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the gun on third down, Leonard. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, Leonard. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line on 4th and 2. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's first down. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. That is incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. One last shot for Wilson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's incomplete. So their final drive